Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
What is going on out there, peeps? Alrighty, was trying to do some personal stuff today. Saw a handful of messages coming to my PM. People are concerned about the Luna Classic token. And I said, what is there to be concerned about? And I went to go look. So they dropped back just a little bit of a pullback. I said it could be a number of things. It could be like some people who jumped in early, they have more than double their money, and so they're taking their profits. That's what I was assuming. It won't go up every single day, you guys. There's going to be days where it drops a little. There's going to be days where it goes up a little. There's going to be days where it goes up big time, and there's going to be days where it drops big time. So I try to search around the news to see if there's anything else that might explain what's going up. There is a gentleman, I think his name is Claybro. We'll see his video in a little bit. So shout out to him, and I'll leave a link for his video after you get done watching it. But he explains that there seems to be what looks like a little bit of a tug of war between the Luna Classic and Luna 2. So we will listen to what he has to say about it, because I do find it very interesting. It does seem to make sense because they go hand in hand. You'll see what I'm talking about here in just a moment. Before we get started, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I certainly do appreciate it. If you're thinking about buying gold and silver, and you should, right now is the time to buy the shine, because prices are starting to go up again. And when you do, go to our friends over there at Money Metals Exchange. The link is down below in the description. If you're a first-time buyer and you spend more than $100, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and you will get a free half ounce of silver. Lo and behold, what do we have here? Bitcoin up over 1,000, back up above the 21,000 level. Ethereum is above this 1,700 level. Those are nice. So Bitcoin at $21,605. Ethereum's at $1,737. XRP, while it doesn't seem to move very much, but it is sitting around 35 cents. Cardano's at 51 cents. Solana's at $34.97. Polkadot at $7.85. You notice that all the new world order coins are almost right all up there in the top 10. Very interesting. Dogecoin, well, it's just lollygagging around 6 cents mark. Polygon at 89 cents. Shiba 0. No, just kidding. Hold on. Shiba, whoa, look at it. It's above the 12. It's at 4013. So it's nice to see cryptos in the green. I seen this article earlier and I thought, wow, this is interesting. What the hell is really going on? It does make you question a lot of things that are happening in our markets, of course. Look at this. MicroStrategy files to sell up to 500 million of stock to fund Bitcoin purchases. So even though they took a huge loss this past quarter, they're buying 500 million more? Man, I thought this guy lost his job. Now they're listening to him? Okay. MicroStrategy, a software developer that has become a corporate Bitcoin vault, plans to sell up to 500 million of stock to fund more purchases of the cryptocurrency. A Friday filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission revealed that stock offerings, which will be for general corporate purposes, including the acquisition of Bitcoin. The timing stands out because it's the first tangible sign that founder Michael Saylor, who recently stepped down as CEO to become executive chairman and focus on buying Bitcoin, really is not backing off his audacious plan to turn MicroStrategy into a crypto proxy. Since 2020, he's used money raised from stock and bond offerings to purchase about 130,000 Bitcoin, worth more than $2 billion. MicroStrategy stock has, as a result, become tethered to the price of Bitcoin, resulting in a 1.2 billion loss on the Bitcoin bet given this year's plunge. But the shares surged 12% Friday as Bitcoin jumped almost 10%. The stock fell about 1.5 though in after-hours trading following the announcement of the stock offering, which will dilute the value of existing shares. I don't know if Michael Saylor is just trying to save face, and I don't know, it does look like a damn beaver, that's for sure. Look at those two front teeth. Dude, his two front teeth are so big, rabbits are jealous, okay? Anyways, look, either he knows something that the rest of us don't know, or he has lost his dang mind. This is a real serious risk, but he's all in. He's convinced that this is the right move. And as you can see the results, there he is right here, up 11.71%. I'm curious, and I'm kind of hoping for the guy now. Before I was hoping he would plunge, but now I kind of take it back. I feel sorry for the guy. Hey, maybe he knows something we don't know, and cryptos are about to take off. Either way, we benefit from it. Because when it comes to Bitcoin, you know the old saying, I've said at least like a bazillion times, high tide lifts all ships. So we come back over here to Luna Classic. It was down about 18% earlier. It's down 15.9% for the day. And people were like, oh my God, what does this mean? And I was like, what do you mean, what does it mean? I mean, cryptos do this. It can't always be running in a huge positive direction every day. You're going to have this happen from time to time. And either way, I told you I use my discretionary funds. So if all my cryptos lose all their value, it's not the end of the world for me. Okay, but it's going to happen. They're going to go up, they're going to go down. Will it recover? We're going to find out over these next couple of days. But there seems to be another explanation out there as to what's happening with Terra Luna Classic. We'll cover that here in a moment. Yeah, I wouldn't panic too much. We'll definitely find out what's going to happen here within the next 24 hours. But like I said, rumor has it there's some manipulation going on, and I would not be surprised. Saitama continues to go down slowly, but it continues to go down. We had a nice little run, and then something is happening all over again. But if you look at the 7-day, it's still in the positive for the most part. Remember, it dropped all the way down to here, which was 2015. Right now, we're sitting at 201873. So just like any of the other cryptos, just hang tight and we'll see what's happening. But they have a burn mechanism going on. That means it lowers the overall amount of cryptocurrencies in circulation. That's a good thing. Silver closed the week at $18.84, almost $19 an ounce. It's definitely heading back up again. Over the last couple of days, silver has moved from around $17.86 on up to $18.81, almost a full dollar. It was on September the 1st that people started panicking that silver would definitely head into the $16 range. I didn't feel like that was going to happen, but it definitely looks like every time it starts to make a run, it gets knocked back down again. We're seeing that same pattern happen all over. We know gold and silver is being manipulated. Here's how you know. India is buying up all the silver it could possibly get, and there's still no panic in the market when we know there's worldwide shortages on precious metals, especially silver. But then again, you're going to try to tell me that silver prices are down? Nah. Come on, people. Silver closed the week at $18.84. Gold ended the week at $1,717.10. It almost has the same pattern as silver does. Around the 1st of September, though, it did drop down below $1,700, hit somewhere around $1,693. But since then has gone up just a little bit. And like I said about silver, the same goes for gold. Manipulation is without a doubt. What is the real goal? Who knows? I can tell you that countries are buying up gold left and right. Iraq continues every month to add tons and tons, literally tons, to their overall holdings. And if they're doing it, you should be too. Anyways, again, gold closed at $1,717 for the week. All right, here we go. This here is Claybro. That's it, Claybro. Clay's going to go into just a little bit about what he feels like is going on with Terra Luna Classic, if you hear what he has to say. So first, let's listen to Clay, and then we'll respond.
What we saw in price action today is nothing short of bizarre, okay? I would completely understand a sell-off, a profit-taking sell-off, where people profit-take on their Terra Luna Classic gains, since we've seen basically 10x gains over the last couple of months here, and then potentially just letting it ride back down before getting back in. That's normal behavior for retail traders, day traders, these swing traders or scalpers, those that are looking to make quick gains and then get back in at a later point once the pullback is kind of settled down. What do we have going on right now, though? If you pull up two graphs, one of Terra Luna Classic and one of Terra Luna 2.0, it's very bizarre behavior. We've got Terra Luna 2.0 going from about $1.89 all the way up to $7.60 today. And at the exact same time that Terra Luna 2.0 is going from $1.89 to $7.60, we've got Terra Luna Classic going from roughly 50,000, 52,000, whatever it was trending at right there, in between that range, down to basically 36, 37,000 points per coin. And it's not just a drop, right? It's not just that profit-taking drop back down to a major level of support. This coincides perfectly at the same time that Terra Luna 2.0 was running. Now, it's nearly impossible if you're not like following the blockchain and seeing these transactions take place on the actual blockchain and auditing all of the transactions there, it's nearly impossible to prove with certainty where money is flowing on exchanges. But when you've got time frames that coincide the way that Terra Luna and Terra Luna 2.0 are coinciding today, it's almost obvious that we've got massive amounts of money flowing out of Terra Luna Classic and into Terra Luna 2.0. And it's very bizarre to me because I know retail traders are not interested in Terra Luna 2.0. It is obvious based on social media performance, based on what people are talking about, based on the overall sentiment when it comes to Classic versus this 2.0, that retail is on board with Terra Luna Classic. Now, it's also a coincidence that yesterday, Binance, and I say coincidence, guys, but I mean, if the writing's on the wall, I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and name names, well, I will name names because Binance is going to come up next, but I'm not going to sit here and say that any of this is guaranteed, but it's very strange timing. Let's put it that way. Binance announces yesterday, and I've already seen the conspiracy theories flowing around out there. Binance announces that they will be doing the 1.2% burn tax only on deposits and withdrawals for Terra Luna Classic. Any on exchange trading that takes place, any spot and margin trading, will not have the 1.2% burn tax apply. A lot of people out there, and some people are trying to defend Binance, I get it, but a lot of people conspiring that Binance is doing that so that they could see the price fall down a little bit, they could load up their bags, and so on. Hey, I don't know, right? That would be manipulation.
Yeah, but I wouldn't put it past Binance. They've been in hot water several times with lawsuits for manipulation and stealing of intellectual property. So, it wouldn't be surprising to find that out.
I don't know if that's what they're doing, but it's also very strange that Do Kwon has a relationship with some of the major exchanges out there.
Do Kwon is the guy that created the Luna Classic. He no longer is in charge of that coin, but he is of Luna 2. The people in charge of Luna Classic is actually the community. So they turned that token over to the community.
And so easily got his new project listed after destroying the first one. And now we're seeing this major smart money or big money flowing out of Terra Luna Classic and in to Terra Luna 2.0 to pump that coin while Terra Luna Classic falls off.
So there you have it. But he's not the only person to say that. In the conversation I had on Twitter, that was brought up as well, that there might be shenanigans with Do Kwon. It sounds like a damn freaking Mortal Kombat movie. You heard what he said, and I did read in an article that the sales tax for Luna Classic actually is going to be implemented September the 20th. And once that's implemented, that's when you start to see the supply go down, and the token should really take off after that. Will it take off really quick? Who knows? Will it take off slowly? Doesn't matter, as long as it goes in a positive direction. Again, think supply and demand. The less people have of something, the more in demand it becomes, the more they're willing to pay. So there you have it, you guys. That's what the word is. See, I agree with him, the first thing he said. I just felt like it was people who were taking our profits. He said it's gone up 10x at the very least. Okay, let's say you threw in $10,000 right back before the climb started happening. And now you got 10x. $10,000 now becomes $100,000. So you can understand why people might be bailing out. That's a pretty good gain, don't you think? And that's what I was talking about. You should do the same thing no matter what cryptos you're in. Once it starts to climb back up and you start to really get profits, take some out, protect yourself. You obviously want to go to Money Metals Exchange and buy precious metals there. Okay, and that's just a good way to definitely protect your wealth. Anyways, that's it for now, you guys. Let me know what you think. I look forward to your comments, and I will catch you later. I'm out.